Bronycon, Day 0.
Okay, and after that magical experience at the airport and what came to be like an hour or something drive and a whole bunch of other random bullcrap, we're finally at the place. The place that I call home and the place that she calls the temporary place she's going to hang out with this weird person she met on the internet. This is the son of a gun. That's Stan.
I'm not real. I'm the figment of your imagination.
So, it's like 9:40 something. I am so stupid. I was about to lean over and check my phone, and it's in my freaking hand. God help me. It is 9:45. I'm checking on my computer because I was not going full stupid for a moment. And, I think we're probably going to stay up for like, what, another 30, 40 minutes, probably something. Then we're going to crash.
Why are we doing that?
It's too late. That already happened. It's too late. But we got our first day of Bronycon, and we had to get up so freaking early. But, yeah, so we're going to have our first day at the con tomorrow. We're pretty stoked about it, and maybe we'll meet some people there on the first day. DF's thing is Saturday, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so we definitely know that we're going to be meeting DF from Bride Discord, so I got a feeling that we're probably only going to be able to chat with her once the panel is over.
Yeah, probably.
Oh well. She'll probably be happy to see you. She already met me last year, so she'll just be like, oh yeah, it's this guy that I have to deal with. It's like, oh yeah, this is this poor guy I ran into last time. But, so, we're probably going to hang out for about another half hour or so, and then we're going to collapse and pass out because, bleh. I'll see you tomorrow. Really? She has to get the last word in. She's such a woman.
Bronycon, Day 1.
Well, we're in the line to get our passes, and we've been here for... How long have we been in here in the line already? Like 30, 40 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
And we're about a little over halfway through. Like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. But about 2 minutes ago, a random guy who's like way over there. I don't think you can see him. It's the guy in the green shirt. He apparently recognized me. It was really odd. He shouted my name out like across the room. I'm just like, what the? Hi. It was really awkward, but it was funny. But we still got a little while to go, and they're having technical difficulties. So a bunch of people are camping out right now, not wanting to move. Y'all are lazy. You don't want to stand. You scrunch face all you want. You know it's true.
This is what Bronycon's all about. Sitting in lines.
Sitting Simulator 2015. So we got a little bit of a wait ahead of us, but
Hi.
hi. Welcome to the camera. But
Ow!
are you okay?
It's gonna shockwave all over my body.
This is the convention.
We got a little bit to go, but we're gonna get our badges and we're gonna have a grand old time. It's time for a story break. So this happened just after recording the last clip. We found these two in the line with us, and, well, they just so happen to be the pairing that happens to be shared in Bride of Discord. And Zoe, in her infinite wisdom next to me, after I took the picture, she was like, now kiss! To which they both record and go, oh my gosh, no, 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 no! And we all had a good laugh about it. Because, you know, we kind of knew that she was teasing, but it was still funny to see the reactions. But just wanted to throw this in there because I thought that was a hilarious moment. I really wish I was recording when she did that. And now, back to the adventure. I'm going to be like, okay, so we've been trying to get to the freaking vendor hall, and oh my god, is it a lot more confusing than it was last year. But in my journey to find it, this dude who's running away now, this dude over here decided to try and recognize me, and it was both unsettling and both surprising.
Oh my gosh, the dude with the beard is cosplaying as Pinkie Pie. It looks wrong.
this is Pinkie Pie with a beard. So manly. Am I cool yet?
But I think we're finally going the right way. For the love of God, I hope we are, because I'm going to lose my mind. But hopefully we can get through the vendor hall, and then we got some panels to check out. So stay tuned for that. So apparently, that's supposed to be Dusty Cat, the guy in the camo flowery shirt thing, whatever, with the hat. The Dusty Cat, pizza, 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 you had me. Dude's cosplaying as a SWAT officer. This is the line to get into the merchandise area. Holy crap. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know that, right? This is her pout face. This is what happens. This is what happens when I take directions from myself. I tried to wing it from last year in order to find this place. But no, it's a lot more complicated. Okay, so A, we have our IDs. I forgot to mention that earlier. And B, well, by the time we found the merch area, it was already time for the next panel to start that we wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And now we're in the panel room waiting for it to start. We are doing Chaos Corner with John Delancey because she wants to see her senpai.
My senpai, okay? You can't. My hair's messy.
So?
Okay.
I have a messy face.
How about that?
I'm a messy person.
Messy.
But so it's gonna be random bull crap. Probably gonna be going with Lancey. Who knows what's gonna happen? But I'm pretty sure Zoe's gonna enjoy it. So
I enjoy all of it.
we have been, oh my gosh, trying to find stuff has been a journey. But I knew where the vendor hall was earlier, but they kept redirecting us. But we're gonna check it out after this panel's over, and then we're gonna stuff our face. Well, no, we're gonna stuff our face and then check out the panel or the vendor hall. So I'll check back in a bit. Also, I'm blue because of the spotlights.
Blue, da-boo-dee-da-boo-die,
You're stealing what I
da-boo-dee-da-boo-die,
you're stealing what I do. I do that all the time. Copyright. Well, I was stuffing thy face earlier, and I happened to meet this guy. And well, there was a certain thing that we tried to promise. Remember?
Yes, we did.
I think I remember what it was. So I need to complete this. Ready?
Come on.
Set,
Come here.
and oh God! For those who aren't aware, I had to request a freaking hug from him because of that certain little thing he did with enemy in there.
Yes.
Was not expecting that,
Nah, nobody is.
and I'm pretty sure my girl is over there wondering what the balls I'm doing. So I'm like, hold on, I saw it. I gotta do this. So I'm glad I caught you now because I'm pretty sure it'll be hard.
When I would find you.
Well, we got it done early.
Yes.
So
Are you the inverted shadow?
yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I just love your work, dude.
Thank you.
And now we have another
Helmets
fan.
and Sandy are so much fun.
Down our time at the merch area, I might have ran into some people that we might have recognized. They didn't recognize me, but I pulled them over.
Hey!
Shark.
Master Max!
And then this guy who's busy over there, aka Alexide. He's being all cool and acting like he's all like fly like a white guy, you know, that kind of thing. But you seem to be having fun over there. You seem to be having fun.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, we just kind of all met at each other like the same time. I pulled over Max and he's like, "Oh, we were trying to find you. We were looking all over for you." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm right here. Hi."
Yeah,
That was my half-assed impression of sounding like you. Hopefully that wasn't offensive.
you're surrounded by nuts, so.
Yeah, I'm literally surrounded by nuts.
I'm the nuttiest.
I want to see if we can all find
She is. She literally, like the first thing she did when I picked her up at the airport, she ran across the flat escalator and she goes, "I'm the Flash!"
I am the Flash, though. Don't deny that.
Yeah, so we've only been to one panel so far, and that was the
John
Chaos Corner with John
Delancey.
Delancey.
We just got back from the PMB contest.
Oh, okay.
It was really good.
Yeah, the next thing we're
Luffy
going.
actually won
Who?
third place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he won third place in the drama genre, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, we're just hanging around here for a while, and then we're going to the Fluff Puff one, right? So we're doing the Fluff Puff thing, right? After the Fluff Puff panel.
Yeah.
Yes, we got that one next. Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Test your knowledge and see what
Which
you've
is
learned
yours
so
so
far. What color are the unicorns?
Pink!
Where are they dancing?
Rainbows!
Please use one word to describe the texture of their magical fur.
Yay!
Big fluffy
Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Dancing on rainbow. I love that. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rain. Yeah. Welcome to Flufflepuff panel. That's right, it's time for another story. So we actually went to one more panel after the Flufflepuff panel, and it was the Dr. Hooves and the Changeling Uprising. We actually went to it because we thought it was going to be more of a mystery style panel, which it was like, we kind of thought it was going to be like a live action thing, and the audience would have to try and figure out, who was a changeling and who wasn't. But it actually wasn't really like that. It was more like an interactive event, really. And it was very silly, but it was actually kind of fun, despite it being like only 20 minutes long. But when I arrived there, we actually didn't get good seats. We got all the way in the back. But this lady here, she just so happened to recognize me, which was really odd. And she gave me the little green post-it note, and it basically said that if you had one of these, you got to play the role as a changeling in this story. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. And I went and spoke with her after the thing was over, and she asked me to sign her Bronycon pass, which was probably one of the most unbelievable things someone has said to me. Like, I can't believe someone actually asked for my autograph, which is crazy. That was such a mind-boggling moment there, so I had to take a picture with this person, and you can see the picture is kind of blurry, but still, thank you very much for just watching and being awesome, and thank you for allowing me to get zapped as a changeling in a story, because I'm sure my girlfriend appreciated that. Oh gosh, but this was the last thing that we did through the day, so it's going to now jump into the next day. Back to adventure!
Bronycon Day 2.
So I realized that neither of us has started doing anything today. We already went to, what was DF's panel called again? It was Saturday morning ponies, something like that. Saturday morning ponies returns. Gotta go that way. But we checked that out. It was basically the anime. Fucking hell, we're renting him again. I'm not stalking you. I swear. I swear I'm not stalking you. But it was basically like MLP parody of like Animaniacs and stuff, and it was really cool. I liked it a lot. Did you?
Yeah, that was funny.
And it was really cool because like it had like built-in like commercials that were also like parodied, and they were hilarious. Like like DF did like some parodies of like the Snickers commercial, and it was like Iron Will and I forget who the other one was.
Iron Will and Discord.
No, it was the girl.
Huh?
Well, I meant like who was Iron Will like raging at when having the Snickers? Was it Pinky or Fluttershy? I don't remember.
Fluttershy.
Yeah, but just a bunch of stuff happened there, and it was freaking hilarious. And we tried to go into another John Lancey panel, but it was full, so we couldn't go. So now we're going to a writers panel with the writer for Daring Do. Hey, this actually might be a good chance for you to answer your question that you didn't get asked yesterday. So we're gonna check that out, and we'll check back in with you guys in a bit.
Someday, and maybe draw my own storyboards to go with them. So my question is, what advice would you give someone like me?
Well, I noticed that you said eventually. My advice to you would be just do it now.
Do it! Just do it!
Yeah. Oh man, I went shy on you guys. No, I think, I used to speak that way too, and then I realized it's not going to happen unless I start something and practice. So the advice I always give to aspiring writers is write something, read a lot, find out what you like. Every time before I sit down to write, I read. Gets you in a really good rhythm of the way language works, or the way that some author that you like, the way they write, you can get into it that way. And just don't be afraid, get started, and then eventually you'll have a book. It's that simple. After a lot of procrastinating and, tearing your hair out. But good luck. Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, because I know I've read all your books, and it's, one thing I've noticed is
Okay, so we are both officially fired from vlogging.
Yeah.
We suck at vlogging today.
Oh, no.
And I blame it. Yeah, I blame it to the fact that we got 3.5 hours of sleep. We've got about 20 minutes to kill or so for the last panel of the day, and we are probably going to pass out when we get back to the house.
Yeah, that the panel we went to. It was boring. It was making us fall asleep.
Yeah, I forgot what that one was already called now. Like, it was the fit goes on and on and on, something like that. The guy was
The fit must go on.
yeah. The guy was literally just reading from a script the entire time, and I nodded off about 6 times. A, because I'm tired, and B, because as Zoe said, right, it really just felt like a school lecture.
It really did.
And so, my advice to the guy who did that thing, you gotta spice it up a little more, because it was dull. But we're gonna burn some time, check out the last panel, and get home.
Yeah.
It's story time! So we saw this just before leaving the vendor hall area, and I can only summarize it up as the CMC versus the Flim Flam brothers fighting over who gets to have Granny Smith. That's basically what I'm understanding it as when I took the picture. It looks like Flim and Flam want Granny Smith's because they want her to advertise their tonics, and Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle are trying to help Apple Bloom get her grandmother back. That's basically how I'm understanding it, but when I saw this in the vendor hall, I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to take a picture of this because this is freaking amazing. Like, look at them. They look like they're about to freaking kick each other's ass. Mainly Scootaloo. It looks like she's about to whoop their ass. But I had to take a picture of this. But this is the last picture that, this is the last thing that we did before the day ended. So you're going to end up getting cut right to the next day. So, bye. Let's get back to the adventure!
Bronycon, final day.
Final day.
Final day.
Final day at the can. Well, we slept a little bit better. We got, 6 this time?
You got 6 hours.
I got 6 hours and she got 8.
Yeah.
She's bragging about it. Lucky you were able to get some sleep. I wasn't. But, yeah, final day of the con. we should be fired for not vlogging very much yesterday. Yeah, we were busy. Yeah, but we're on the way to see the Family Feud panel, My Little Family Feud or something like that. Hopefully it's gonna be a laugh. Fingers crossed, because we're kind of just going off of the assumption that it'll be interesting because it says Family Feud in the title. That's literally the only reason. Came out of the Family Feud panel. It was actually pretty interesting.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it actually was really good. They had some technical difficulties trying to get their thing working because they were using Windows Vista. Haha, shots fired. But it was actually pretty entertaining.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their last question was arguably their best question, and it was, who is best pony?
Yeah.
And the announcer guy was like, these are just the people. These are the 100 people that we found and answer the question. So don't be rioting at me. And I was like, oh wow, that's funny. It's like, yeah. And everyone's like,
don't kill me.
Yeah. And everyone's like, get your pitchforks and torches ready.
Freaking Twilight Sparkle was number 9. She was the last one.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, she was number 9. AJ was there. Derpy, Luna, RD was there too.
Of course RD was there.
Vinyl was, Sunset,
Vinyl was not there.
Yeah, Vinyl wasn't there.
I flipped.
Yeah, Vinyl wasn't there. Sunset Shimmer was there though.
Yeah.
She was number 8.
She was number 8, right above Twilight. Why? Why?
I don't know. But it was actually a pretty cool panel. A lot of fun. So unfortunately, that was the last clip I actually recorded during my time at Bronycon. But I wanted to go ahead and go over the couple pieces of merch that I ended up getting through my time there. This first one here, I actually got at Ratchetness' sister's vendor. I think it's like Dragon Girl, something like that. I don't remember the exact name. Pardon me for that. We happened to stop by there the day that I ran into Master Max, Potus Liker, Alexide, and Flying Shark. Unfortunately, Ratchet wasn't there, so I couldn't get to meet him that day, but I did end up meeting him the following day. No recording of that, sorry! But, yeah, I kind of was a little hesitant on buying it at first because it was my first purchase at the con, and I had probably only looked at about 30% of all the vendor people, so it's just like, ugh, I'm not sure, but I was like, you know what, I'll go ahead and do it, just, show some support for Ratchet's sister's work, because it did look really cool, and I was like, yeah, I do really like it, so I went ahead and got it, but I have no idea where I'm going to put it in my room. But after that, we did a little bit more searching, and I happened to catch out of the corner of my eye this next one here, and I was like, yes, I have to get this. I have a soft spot for Dragon Ball Z stuff, because that was my childhood, along with like Yu-Gi-Oh! And a few other things. But, oh my gosh, I love this picture. And I ended up getting it, and that's now another thing I have to try and figure out where the beep I'm going to put this thing in my room. But I really enjoyed seeing this picture. I'm just like, yes, I have to get this. And the guy who was selling it mentioned that he had another one that was like Dragon Ball Z related too there. It was like in the Majin Buu saga. I was like, oh, stop trying to take my money. It's like, but I managed to only just get this one from him, but oh gosh, I was tempted to get the other one too. And this last one I got is a Flitter plushie. Actually, I technically didn't actually purchase this one. Zoe decided to get it for me because she wanted to try and pay me back in some way or another because I guess of like my generosity or whatever that I ended up doing for her, because I paid for her Bronycon admission. I let her stay in my house during the duration of the convention. I provided any kind of food and drink and stuff that she actually needed, and I also purchased. I helped purchase like a Spike plushie for her earlier, and she was like, "I'm going to make sure I buy you something, so you got to go down to the vendor hall and find something you want." I'm like, "Ah!" And I wanted a background pony plushie, and I was hoping that they had Rose Luck, to my dismay, they did not. They did not have Roseluck, they did not have Colgate / Minuet, and they didn't have Nurse Redheart. They didn't have any of those three, which really disappointed me, but they did have Flitter and Cloud Chaser, and I actually struggled for a while to figure out which one I wanted, but in the end, I went ahead and got Flitter because she's freaking cute. But that's all the pony merch I got. I now own 3 wall pieces. I have 3 pictures of MLP I have on my wall. Well, 1 on the wall right now. I have to put the other 2 up. And I have 3 plushies. A Princess Luna one, a Future Twilight that I got from last year's Bronycon, and Flitter that I got from this year. Fun fact, the Future Twilight plushie and this Flitter one is actually made by the same people. So, yeah. So through all the excitement that was Bronycon, I kind of forgot to mention basically who it was that was actually staying with me throughout it, and, you know, she was occasionally showing up in, you know, various clips and stuff at Bronycon. She's basically an artist that I had been talking to for several months at this point, and, well, as of, like, the last couple weeks ago, she actually had completed her first commission on DeviantArt, and she's currently looking for another 1 or 2 to actually work on. Obviously, she's not going to take on a whole lot at once, mind you, but she does want to try and get a little bit more under her belt. So far, she's, like I said, she's only done the 1, and I'll go ahead and put it on the screen right here. And yeah, as you can see, it's actually a cover page for a Crack Ship fanfic that someone was going to be making. And yes, it's Remy Dash and Treader Hooves, but I know, I kind of got to laugh at the idea of those 2 being together, but I don't know. It hasn't been written yet, so who knows? Maybe it'll work. I don't know, but currently I don't see anything out of it. But regardless, she spent several hours working on that, just on that one piece right there. And I was actually, you know, talking with her while she was actually working on it some, and I can vouch for it. She was definitely focused on that. She was trying her damnedest to get that, you know, just get every detail right. Like, wow, like she almost kind of felt like Rarity in a way, because like she was trying to make sure like everything was perfect, like there was no flaws in there whatsoever. Like she was trying to do that. Now I know that, you know, as human beings we really can't be perfect, but damn if I don't think that she did a good try at trying to be perfect. But basically what I'm saying is that if you guys are wanting some kind of piece to be made for you in terms of art, and you're willing to, you know, make a commission done for her, then check the description down below, and I'll link her commission page, or her commission list page. That way you can get an idea of what her little prices are and stuff for her sketches, her line art, her color pages, and the full details. But hopefully you guys can just get a chance to check it out, but that's basically what I was needing to say here. So I thank you all for watching, and until next time, this is Brony 44 saying, see you guys later.